Guys, so yesterday there was an electrical fire in the basement of my apartment building and I wasn't allowed back in it. So I just got back right now. It's 12:09 on Tuesday. So I don't have footage for Thoughts from Places. So what I did was I went through the footage I have remaining on my computer because I delete everything from my vlogs after I upload them because computer space. And I found some stuff that kind of illustrates it, but be warned, it's random. It's no walk through the woods. So after looking through all my footage, I found a lot of different stuff through different years. For example, this was probably 2006. And it just made me realize that the only thing guaranteed about life is that it's going to change. For example, here is 2 years ago almost when Tiffany and I were living in Res. To me, that was a constant. That's where I'd go back to every day. Now that's different. Life is variably constant and constantly variable, and it's the only thing you can guarantee about it. I often realize that when I'm walking around places where I used to walk all the time, and then I realize, wait, I didn't used to know this about this place, or stuff like that. Everything just changes so rapidly, and sometimes you can't even stop to take it all in. It's strange, really, just to think about it, how much has changed without you even realizing it. What today is constant? What do you think is always going to be today? Just think about what's normal to you and think about how that might change in the future. What's normal and everyday today, tomorrow could be completely out of the ordinary. For example, yesterday, I thought I was going to come home, go for a bath, go out, buy some new shoes, go to the bookstore, come back, have dinner, and go to work. Instead, that got completely turned around by an electrical fire in the basement. I ended up having to jump out of my tub, get dressed, and run outside. Sit outside for several hours before finally going to my boyfriend's house because I got sick of becoming sunburned. You probably noticed in the earlier footage that I kind of look like a lobster crab creature thing. Yeah, that's from sitting outside in the sun for 3 hours. And once I got out there, I realized that it was relatively normal. For everybody else sitting out there, that was a constant. We were sitting out there for an indefinite amount of time. But just a few hours before, I wouldn't have even thought that possible, really. You don't think about those kind of things until they happen. So next time you're just sitting around doing something you consider normal, ordinary, constant, or everyday, just think about for how long that's actually been normal to you and how boring life would actually be if things never changed. Change isn't always something to fear, it's something to look forward to. Though there are good changes and bad, you just have to roll with the punches and let life be what it will be. Constantly variable and variably constant. For the album of the week, I'm going to go in a completely different direction than I did last week. I'm going to go with Cradle of Filth, Midian. Click on it to hear Cthulhu Dawn. It's extreme metal, I guess you'd call it. It's really hard to put a genre label on it. I'm sorry that I'm having to cut this short, but my battery on my laptop has 24% left on it, and like I said, I have no electricity to plug it in, and I want to finish it before I have to take off. I'm staying at my boyfriend's until I get water back at least, and I don't really want to have to talk to myself there. So I think that's everything, guys. Until next Tuesday, best wishes and DFTBA. And why, yes, it is extremely hot in here without a fan. I'm sweating and my hair is like, ugh.